all right. We are back for the final game week of the Champions League. I mean, all the games kicking off today.
It
a
was
lot, a lot going
it
on.
was drama filled,
Table was going up and down, up and down. In fact, there's
except for Arsenal on the table. It was not going anywhere. So don't start without your agenda.
well,
And you don't know.
it's
By
not
the
an
way,
agenda.
when we are talking Champions League,
It's
I,
not
at least until
the,
this season finishes. Wait, listen.
a Champions League winner
This
can talk.
until this season finishes, when we start talking about Champions League, I should start and lead the
People,
conversation.
I'm still drinking Arsenal tears from over
You,
the weekend.
you don't know what it feels like.
I'm still drinking it.
Wait. Since they started this new table style, as United played in this
The
new
new
style.
start was started this season.
No, it was last season. You don't even know. We played it last season. You don't even know. See,
guys,
that's how bad it has gotten.
Guys, welcome
Europa and conference and all these things.
Welcome to another Champions League.
Glory, United.
Group stage review, and a lot was going on today. Honestly, I was trying to keep my eyes on the table, and it was up, down. This person is up this minute, this person is down this minute. But hey, it was a thriller, and honestly, loads of surprises. For me, I don't know about you. The biggest surprise is Tottenham finishing fourth.
So the biggest surprise for me, and I think that's where we should start from, is Madrid losing to Benfica and Benfica qualifying on the very last kick of the game, qualifying for the knockout stage.
Yes, 24th
team. With the very last kick of the game, another by the goalkeeper.
No, literally, the
goalie went up and not let the ball in.
It reduced their goal difference from
just by reduction of goal difference.
Yeah, so if not, because they were at the same time, Marseille. They were at the same with Bodo Glimt, Benfica, Marseille, Pafos.
Yes.
So literally that goal just gave them the edge. And there's a manager I want to call out, but as you said, before we get to that, there's no better place to start, as you said. Benfica, Real Madrid. I mean,
it was a cracker.
Real Madrid, 2 red cards.
Not just 2 red cards. I think about both red cards were on the. Let me see, how many minutes was the red card again?
And one was 90. One was 90. Rodrigo was 92nd, like 2 yellows back to back. And
it was.
And then the other one was
97 and 92nd. Asensio was 92nd minute. Rodrigo was 98 minutes. 98 minutes. Or 97th minute. 97th minute. Okay. I think by the time they got this first red card, Asensio.
Yes.
The Benfica players, I don't think they realized they needed to score his second goal to qualify.
No, because they were winning. So I think
they were winning.
I don't think they had any information.
They didn't know that they needed. So Mourinho was making changes. The players were taking their time like this and strolling out. The commentators were practically screaming in the studio, "You guys need extra goal. Just run off." Why are they like that? No one is telling them. They were like this. Even me that was watching the game, I'm like, it's like these people, they are not interested in this extra game and extra money that comes from playing Champions League. And then next thing, those ones scored. Mbappe tried to steal the ball from the goalkeeper. Scored. The ref called it off. And then I think Rodrigo started saying all sorts to the guy.
Literally, this season, we've seen a lot of indiscipline from Real Madrid this season.
Yeah. And it led to the second yellow red card. Now, next thing, there was a foul. All of this happened within 5 minutes.
In fact, there was more drama in the extra time than the whole game.
Yes, 5 minutes. So the goalkeeper left and went forward. I'm like, okay, let's see. Do you know that I missed that goal? It was the replay I saw. So as he was running up, I put my head down to check my phone on something for his few
And next thing, boom.
Next thing I just looked up, I saw them celebrating. I'm like, these people scored. Next thing, I'm seeing replay. I'm seeing the yellow shirt. That's the goalkeeper jumping right in the middle of everybody. It looked like a dive Yeah, you know, it was so funny. But the funniest thing is Madrid with a win would have finished second on the table, or at
No,
least third, or at least third.
no.
Yes, they went
Uh,
second at some point when Bayern was drawing
let
and they
me
were
see.
leading.
I'm looking at the table now.
Yeah,
If
when they were
Madrid
leading.
if Madrid had won, that would have been 3 points, 18. So
Yes,
the best they could have gotten is third.
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying they went second when Bayern was drawing
Where Bayern
on
was
the table.
joining, yes.
Yes, so they could have finished second or
They,
third at very small minimum. Suddenly, now they have two extra games.
but the funny thing about this game, going into the game, was it was just, Mourinho is the manager, right?
Yes,
He in his 5 attempts, he had faced Madrid, he had never beaten them.
yeah.
So for him to do it in this,
And in fact,
could
his job
actually,
was under consideration.
I know it's just Trout since the past 2 months or something, he's been
Yes,
under pressure.
he's been under pressure.
And there's no better way to win it than a Mourinho style dramatic way.
Very dramatic.
But now, this is a cause for concern. And a lot of people have been, and we hear this discussion going on about Real Madrid. Mbappe has 33 goals. Could we see a situation where there's a Ballon d'Or contender that doesn't win anything?
No, he will be in, if they don't win anything, he will be in consideration, but he will not win it. It's simple.
Because literally this
No,
season
he won't
it
win it.
just seems to be the one scoring, but I don't think anyone has enjoyed
So
Madrid.
at the barest minimum, remember it's also a World Cup year.
So he has to hope for France for
So
something.
what exactly? So World Cup is also going to play a role. So now this is where it gets dicey in a World Cup year. One player can just wake up
Yep.
and
And
come and stand in
it
throughout
changes
the
the
World Cup.
conversation. It changes the
That's it.
conversation.
However, he has to win either Champions League, La Liga to even get in the
I think
conversation
two.
of
He
top.
needs two. He needs two trophies.
At least one first. Even win one
Yeah,
first.
but it has to be a major one. For
Because
example,
it's that's why I said La
for
Liga,
example, it can't be La
Champions
Liga.
League,
I
or
don't think
World
it can
Cup.
be La Liga. It has to either be Champions League or the World Cup
No.
for that
La
one.
Liga it will be a reason why it will be in consideration. People have won.
The league,
Uh, what's it called?
the
Ballon
league.
d'Or
He
without
just
winning the league, right?
yeah, that's true.
So, or without winning Champions League. So, however, he will have to pray if he wins La Liga. He will have to pray that there is no outstanding player at the World Cup or Champions League or someone who also scored, because he has a lot of people scoring at now. For instance, if Haaland wins Champions League,
Yeah, that changes the
that changes the
conversation.
conversation. Haaland won't win World Cup though, but
If Bayern wins the Champions League, Harry Kane comes into
Harry
the
Kane suddenly
conversation.
gets in the conversation too, because especially since they win Bundesliga.
Yes, I
So,
think we really need to. And I know we're still on this Madrid topic, and I, there's so much dysfunction going
because
on
if
in that
Arsenal
team.
wins it, Declan Rice becomes the
I think if Arsenal wins it, I think to give someone a fair shout, I think Gabriel should be in contention
yes. Gabriel and Declan Rice. Out of those,
because
they've been consistent.
if we look at someone doing what their primary responsibility is, which is defending, Gabriel is doing it. Even as much as we've everybody goes back and this, but we've always said if a player is good in his position, give him his flowers. We cannot keep going about scoring goals because for a while it seemed Ballon d'Or was about who scores the most goals.
Yeah, the world almost collapsed when Cannavaro won it. Everyone was like,
I think that was the sweetest.
yes. Everyone was like,
Then
defender.
when Cannavaro won, I think Modric too won it too.
But at least midfielders have always won.
No,
Zidane has won. Figo has won.
but
Monte.
those were the one before Ronaldo and Messi took over. took over. Lewandowski too. I believe he was cheated. He should have won it.
Henry was cheated of one too.
Ribery too was cheated of one.
Ribery, Henry.
I would think even Vini, there's
I
the
think
argument for Vini too.
there's an argument for Snyder as well at some point.
Yes, that World Cup when he was second.
Yes. Snyder,
which
yeah.
which those were the times where like you keep on giving goals, which Haaland too, when they gave it to Rodri, we all felt Haaland should have gotten because
I would have given it to Vinny that year, though, not Alan.
yes, I think that was the Vini. That was where
That
Vini
was the
had
Vinny
it.
one. Yeah.
That was the Vini one. But I think we should give praise to players that are doing, you know, and we all know is as much as it's a team sport. Like if Mbappe is scoring the goals, technically he's the best striker in the world. But let's be honest, Gabriel too is also very good in his position. Declan Rice too, been fantastic as well. So I think
The goals win games. So unfortunately, nobody cares about defenders now.
even goalkeepers too. I don't think any goalkeepers ever won.
No, I think a goalkeeper has won. Yasin.
Yeah, but that was I
That
don't
was
think that's
like
even that's like
it used to be
19
called. It used to be called. That was when it was divided between FIFA and Europe. You know
and
the
you
one Owen won. I think was the European one.
the Euro-
The
yeah,
French, the France football something
yeah,
something.
the Ballon d'Or was different. Okay, I get
Yes,
what you're
but
saying
there
before
was also the
they
World
now
Footballer of the Year too.
yeah.
I
But
think
honestly, I think Madrid need to wake up and they need to start playing as a team, and this indiscipline needs to be cut out because now they're going to play two extra games. In as much as I know they're going to play the lower
they are
boys,
going to miss Rodrigo in that game. They are going to miss Asensio.
Asensio, and they're going to play. I know they're going to play the lower teams. Those are
Yeah, they will
the
probably
play
play.
a Bodo Glimt, Karabakh,
Yeah,
Monaco,
so it's going to
Galatasaray,
be one of those.
and those guys too can wake up and decide to do something. But
Yeah,
yeah, that was a real surprise for Real Madrid. But as I said, the next one I want to talk about is a curious manager, De Zerbi. I see League One, he's scoring, yes, Greenwood, but they just finished with 9 points, 25th position. You see, football fans, they hype up managers like this guy is the next best thing after sliced bread. But give me a reason why Marseille could not qualify. In
yeah.
fact, I think there was only PSG was the only French team to qualify, and they,
Yeah,
they are still going through playoff. It's not as if
they are going to go through playoff.
they're going to go through playoff.
But on a serious note, no, Monaco qualified too.
Where did
Monaco
they go
qualified.
now?
Yeah, they finished
But I
20.
mean, they're all playing for qualifiers
Yes,
again.
but Marseille, the only when I look at the teams between 9 and 24th,
They are
then
shockers.
are they better than Galatasaray, Olympiacos, Club Brugge? Maybe Qarabağ. How can Qarabağ qualify and Marseille will not qualify?
But the group is called. I'm saying,
Bodo Glimt.
looking at Marseille. I'm looking at Marseille the same way I'm looking at Leverkusen and Dortmund
Yes, yes, at least on that level.
on that level,
Atlanta too, maybe Atlanta.
and at Atalanta. So
Yes,
I'm like,
Atalanta,
if
Marseille, Leverkusen, Dortmund should, yeah.
if you are
I see
supposed
your
to be a
point.
manager that is meant to prove himself to get a bigger team,
Yeah,
it is
I
these
see
times.
your point. I see
It
your
is
point.
in these times that you're meant to show to the world that because I had to go look at the League One table and I realized Lens is the one topping the table. Marseille is third in League One.
Yeah.
So it now clicked to me that the truth is he's a Brighton level manager. That's his level. But literally, it was a big shocker for me that they didn't just lose. They I think they lost at home. Okay, sorry, they lost away to
They
Club
lost
Brugge
away.
3-0. I
Club
mean,
Brugge destroyed them.
to be honest, Club Brugge they have a knack for of coming to Champions League and do these surprises. But
And then they will go away in the next round with two away losses. One loss at home, one loss away.
to be honest, I think they are just happy to be there. They are not really bothered about. But
I mean,
honestly,
the Kairat and Mati players were happy to score 2 goals at the Emirates.
I mean,
We were just conceding left, right, and center.
I was actually surprised because I looked at that game. I said, to be honest, let's be honest, Arsenal don't even deserve to even feel the second team. It should be this team. Until I looked at this, I said, 10 minutes, 1-1. I said, what's going on? Who scored
So
first?
we scored, we
And then
scored, and their very first immediate. It wasn't even up to a minute after. They launched the ball, and Califiore was already pulling somebody in the box. That was it.
So I'm like, that I said, I told someone, I said, that's alarming, no, that at the Emirates, the truth is, Kalman Almaty should not even be scoring a goal.
They shouldn't even be getting a
They,
shot on
they
target.
should even get a shot on target. I
Somebody
mean,
beat them 10-0 recently.
yeah, I think one of them. I'm like, this Kalman Almaty just been in Champions League is already fulfillment for them. But scoring at the Emirates, I think that is a step too far.
Yeah.
A step too far. I think Arsenal need to, because you know, I look at it as Kalman Almaty, but psychologically, that is that is threatening. I mean,
There's a lot that needs to. I
and
hope we
you
figure
know,
it out quickly before the
we hope so.
season filters away. And
Because
we're
now
playing
is
Leeds, and the games are coming thick and fast now.
no, and not only
Leeds,
that, these are now the the business end. One slip up, it's because now you're looking at, you have the second leg with Chelsea,
yes,
which
midweek.
ideally, if the game didn't go the
If
way it is now,
we
you
were
guys
not
have to pull
considering,
it.
that should have been over.
That's what I'm
We
saying.
should
That's
even
what
be
I'm saying.
fielding our second
Because
team.
because now you have to feel the if your first teamers.
Yes, oh,
I think
absolutely.
they're coming to the Emirates. Now
They're
you have
coming
to
to the
fix
Emirates.
you have to fix your first teamers. And guess what? You play that game 3 days time. You're still in FA Cup. You luckily in Champions League, you're probably going to get the lesser. Which
No, I think we
honestly,
don't play Champions League until
I
I
think
think late
February,
February.
late
Late
February.
February.
But I mean, before then, there are
Yes,
matches
yes.
that and
FA Cup is coming as well.
and
So
another issue someone raised to me was that, look, if anyone has noticed of late, but a lot of players' performance have dropped. And I said yes, because I think they're all looking out for the World Cup now.
no, I don't think so. I just think that
No, I'm talking in general, not
no. That's
about
what I'm
us.
saying. I'm not saying Arsenal players. I don't think so because you want to actually raise your game to make the team for the World Cup. You don't want your game to drop.
But that's what this is going across board.
Yeah.
No,
So
but I
no.
think
So that's what I'm saying. I disagree with
players
the
are not
World
going
Cup.
in as we
No,
expect them to be.
no. They have to go in, or else they won't make the World Cup. I just think that it's just in the air a little bit. Teams will begin to pick up again.
Okay.
It always happens like that. Maybe after um Christmas period, players are just getting back in the group. So
Well, it's
we'll see where it goes. I don't think so. Because if you don't play well, you won't make your national team.
well, that's true.
Look at
That's
England.
true.
Somewhere like Eze now. I don't think he's going to the World Cup.
I don't think he's bothered because
Madueke,
I
if
mean
you look at his body language, even that Madueke, I don't think he's going.
I don't
He's,
think
a-
I
he's
know he's
just
been
settled
called
for
up before,
Nigeria.
but to be honest, I think even now, if you're looking at people that are guarantees, before you could look at people that were guarantees, I don't think I look at England before. I don't think there's any guarantee apart from Harry Kane, Declan Rice, and maybe Pickford,
What do you
and
mean?
maybe Saka.
These are guaranteed. There are people that are guaranteed in England. Let me tell you, Declan Rice is guaranteed. Pickford is guaranteed. Harry Kane is guaranteed.
Then that's why I said
Saka
the
is
others.
guaranteed.
I said
Wait,
the others that should be
Maguire
pushing.
is guaranteed. Maguire is guaranteed. Okay. Konsa,
Yeah,
Konsa,
it's been very consistent.
is guaranteed.
Mr. Consistent. I have to give
Yes, he's guaranteed. What's his name? Is guaranteed. Morgan Rogers today is
yeah,
guaranteed.
because yeah, but what I'm saying is players that should be pushing.
Yes, but the rest of them, maybe not. But
And
those ones,
even
James is guaranteed. If he keeps fit, he's guaranteed.
even Bellingham. Bellingham has
No,
been
Bellingham is
playing.
guaranteed. He will
I
make
know
it.
he's guaranteed, but his
They
game,
might not. If starting is what I don't know, but he's
even
guaranteed.
Palmer now, I don't think Palmer is guaranteed anymore.
If he's fit, he will make the team.
Well, I think
But
we
that's
just
the
have to
problem because he can play on the wings. Foden can also play on the wing. So eventually they will make the team. They will make the team.
well, they would. Well, in the other games, Tottenham surprisingly they would. I mean,
You and this your thoughts here.
I don't know if it's a consolation for Tottenham fans, but
They are
I
very
mean,
useless. The one you want them to win now, they will lose. City is
I,
coming to play
I
them
mean,
on
I mean,
Sunday now. When
I
that one
mean,
comes out, they will play rubbish and lose.
I mean, I know, like, I don't know if you listened to the interview, the presser by Anthony Gordon, where he said, when you play Champions League, teams are more, they play
Pass.
transition, they play more expansive. But in the Premier League, is physical, is a lot of running, a lot of things going on. Is a little bit harder. So are we saying that for Tottenham they're more suited to play Champions League football?
The champions because they won because they won at Frankfurt. I beg. Shebi
And,
City is coming and City will play expansive game on Sunday. City is not coming to sit.
well,
Shebi,
and City won beating Galatasaray. Honestly, Galatasaray, Osimhen, they are not putting up in their last two
I
Champions League
watched a
games.
bit of the game, so I just got tired. Yeah,
Yeah.
Haaland was just walking through their defense. Could easily have scored hat-trick today, sef. Nothing the
And
ball to the keeper, nothing over. But
and I mean, and we already know Juve are not so informed this season, but they still made it.
which season were they ever informed?
New
They've not
Newcastle
been informed in a long time.
Newcastle have just added to their problems by additional two more games.
Yeah.
Additional two more games. But the interesting one, Napoli Chelsea. I mean, I'm beginning to hear Chelsea fans, their tone is changing now. Liam is the way. Liam
We'll be here for it when it falls apart. It's
I
the
mean,
same thing United fans are doing. It's the same way you have been drinking tears since morning.
no,
Drink
this
some more.
different. See,
Drink
this is
some
different.
more. Drink some
This
more.
this is different. I
Drink
mean,
some more now.
could this man have found, because he played James as centre back? Could he have found a remedy for Chelsea now?
James as centre back.
That was where he played today. James
Okay.
as centre and Gusto and
I hope they play him as centre back against us, please.
So,
That's the remedy I want.
but honestly, it's the teams that qualified. Arsenal, I think Bayern was never in dispute. Liverpool, Spurs, Barcelona, Chelsea, Sporting CP, Man City. I mean,
Yeah,
the
that was
English
another
club.
nice one. Sporting. They came from nowhere and just got through.
Yeah, I mean the English club took one, two, three, four, five spots from the top. You know, at just Newcastle. I mean, imagine Newcastle being in that top eight.
This is having.
It's
So do we? So the question is: do you think an English team will win the Champions League?
the truth is, no team right now in Champions League has blown me away. No, I can't really point out to one team and be like, okay, these guys, the way they play, Bayern struggled today. I mean, they were able to get over the line. Uh, I can't say Liverpool, but then again, it's a competition. The truth is, competition games are different. You can just be, all you need is one game, knock this person and move
Well,
on.
Bayern will struggle when Jackson starts for you. You know, so just put that out there.
And
On a good note, Musiala is back.
I mean, I mean, it was sad to see him break his leg. I mean,
Yeah,
that
I'm
guy
happy
is.
for him. He's back. It's been a long.
I'm hoping it doesn't affect him psychologically, because that he's still able to be himself and
He's
not.
young enough. Most young players don't care. They just think they are they are
No, I
they
think
are,
so.
they are,
When
they
when
are
it
Iron
comes
Men.
to when it comes, I think for Musiala is not like this other. Is not his body is and the style of football is different.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Once he starts dribbling one or two people now,
I think
he'll,
yes, his confidence. Once he
he'll be
gets his
back to his ways.
confidence, he'll be back. But the truth is, even the teams that didn't get automatic qualifications, any one of those teams can decide to go on a run. Like the Inter, they can decide to do something. Real Madrid, they've done it before. In fact, PSG, these deceivers, they
That's
are
how
looking.
they did. They were not part of top eight. Oh. They now
They
put them against Liverpool last season.
and then it just changes. I mean, Atletico can still put in something.
Well,
So
long and short of it is you have to beat the big boys to win the Champions League. It's simple. There's no
but I mean, now group stage. I mean, from round of 16, that's when we're going to know who's who
yeah.
from the
Even
round
that
of
round of
16.
16, you can't even predict because you have to.
They
Some big
start.
boys are going to meet themselves.
Yeah, that's when they start knocking themselves. Then
Yeah.
everybody says, okay, now this is.
Like somebody is going to play Madrid in the next. If they survive they get to round of 16. Somebody has to play Madrid from the top eight.
I will tell you, I will not. If I'm anyone in top, I will not be scared of Madrid.
Until they start their
No,
nonsense, lose the
no.
first
This
leg
is
2-0
so.
and
One
they
thing
take
I'll
it to
say is
penalty
this is not the
and beat you
Ancelotti Madrid.
5-0 there.
So this is not the Ancelotti Madrid.
Okay.
I think this is a Madrid in disarray that
So
needs to
what
be
you are not,
rebuilt.
what you don't get is that even when Zidane won those three Champions Leagues, they were in disarray in the league. If you watch them play
Well,
on
if
weekend in the
true,
league,
true,
you will be wondering, these same people will now come midweek and destroy Man
and
City.
destroy. Yes,
That's the problem. So the problem is they have that pedigree.
to do it, to
And
do
that's
it.
one of the challenges Arsenal is facing at the moment. Until you cross into that, that's why City
That
now,
hurdle.
the way they play is different from how they played when they first bought them over. Once you're able to cross it, then you build on it, you build on it.
Hmm.
That's how I was telling you, United, don't go for too long without winning trophies like Arsenal. If you try it, hmm, to get over that hurdle, you'll be seeing shadows behind you. Even when you're leading with 10 points, you'll be seeing shadows. Right? You'll be running and seeing shadows. No, Allah. So, yeah.
Well, guys, that's it for the Champions League. I mean, we just have to wait for the draws. I think the draw should be done this Friday. I believe it
Yeah,
should
they
be this
usually do
Friday.
it like after Europa. So I
Yeah,
think
after.
after
So I
Europa
think
to
on
come
Friday,
by
all the
Friday
draws
we
should
have
be
it.
done, and everyone will know their fate. I mean, if for Arsenal, I mean, avoiding two extra games in this time is the best
Ah,
thing that could happen to
I
you.
was really hoping Galatasaray would beat City. Let me not lie. I was praying for it to at least give them two extra games,
Two
but
extra games. I mean,
it didn't
if they
happen.
had those two extra games, the truth is, I don't think City have the squad right now
Yeah.
to do that two extra games. They don't have the squad depth. They are lacking seriously.
Mm.
But overall, I think it's going to be a good Champions League. Spurs also are lucky to escape it because I don't think Spurs fans want to see their team play.
Mm.
Play
Two more games.
two more
Don't
games.
want that.
Two more games. But I'm hoping this gives them some confidence. And then Chelsea coming back to beat Napoli. And surprising, Napoli did not qualify.
Yeah. Napoli, I'm shocked they let that happen. Chelsea scored first, they equalized and took the lead.
Napoli went 2-1, yes.
And then you just collapsed. Jao Pedro scored a banger to equalize. It was a bang. I just saw the ball in the net. Boom. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I was trying to watch about three games at the same time.
Yeah.
I was watching the Chelsea, City, and Arsenal game. But
And fair play to Pedro. I think since the new manager has come in, he seems to be,
he's buying
I
into
won't
his new role as an out nine striker. That's what he
think, yeah.
needs to do. You can't play as 10 in Chelsea. There are people who play that role. You
I
can play
think
as 10 if you were in Brighton, all those things.
I
Actually,
don't
his
think
game
I
is a
don't think
support striker.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But,
I think
there's no support striker in this modern day football. There's no support striker. You are either a striker or you are an attacking midfielder or a central midfielder. You will choose one.
and I think is also a shame on Dilap is that someone that isn't the natural striker is coming in to take your position. Well, it's a shame for him. But honestly, Joao Pedro, keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully, you can build some confidence and make it to the World Cup. But anyway, guys, it's fantastic to see you guys again, and hopefully to catch you soon on the weekend preview, guys. Do all the good stuff, like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends. And for the rest of the week, drink some more Arsenal tears. You can't let it is overflowing. Don't let it stop.
So
And
just as a final thought, congratulations, Manchester United, on your trophy for defeating Arsenal. That's the trophy
yes,
we win this season.
yes.
That's
We are
okay.
glad. We are glad. We are glad.
It's
We are
okay. It's
glad.
okay.
Thank you.
We
Thank
can
you.
give
Thank
you
you.
that. See,
Thank
that's
you.
what we
Thank you.
do
Thank
for
you.
our friends. We give you something to celebrate.
Thank you. Thank
When
you. Thank you.
this is normal for us now.
Benevolent, but we will not give
When
you
we
any
beat you
trophy.
at
We will not give you any trophy.
when we beat you at Old
Okay.
Trafford, we
Okay,
did.
guys, that is
It
it
took
from
us
us.
2 days. We moved on because we don't
That
have
is it.
time.
That is
But
it,
you know,
come out.
these United fans, they are not used to good things. So when something good happens to them, they
Yes,
will milk and milk it, milk
we
it.
will celebrate it
And
till
that's
the
why
end of the
nobody
season.
was picking their calls, because we decided
Till
let
the end
them
of the
take
season.
their time and milk
Till
it.
the till
Enjoy
the
the
end of the
rest of
season.
your
Till the end of the
day,
season.
guys,
We
and
enjoy.
see you for the preview.
Yes, thank you guys.